Hey y'all! On today's foodie adventure, we made a decadent, ooey gooey, one of my favorites, buffalo tofu macaroni and cheese. Guys, oh, this is a flavor cheesy bomb. No, flavor cheesy explosion in your mouth. Like, it is just ooey gooey, decadent, cheesy goodness. What more can you ask for? Alright, enough of me blathering on. Let's take a bite. Well, that buffalo simmers in the back, but that cheese is forefront on your palate. It is so creamy, so gooey. And that tofu, I got a nice big chunk here. That marinade, I just soaked up every bit of flavor from that marinade. When you bite into it, it's just this buffalo explosion in your mouth, guys. It is so good. It's so comforting. It's just, treat yourself to some buffalo tofu macaroni. Don't take my word for it. Keep on watching. Make it at home. Curl up in your footy pajamas and watch a movie. Bye guys. Okay y'all, let's get going on this buffalo tofu macaroni and cheese. I'm really excited. I love macaroni and cheese. And while I was on keto, not having macaroni and cheese was legit a struggle. So I'm excited to have macaroni and cheese again. Here's my prep out behind me. We are doing a Dutch oven macaroni and cheese. So baked macaroni and cheese. That's my favorite. You get that nice crust on top and it's ooey and it's gooey. So no more stalling. Let's get going, guys. Okay guys, so we're gonna get going on the sauce for our macaroni and cheese. But first, I've got to talk to you about what I found. So I use cream for my cheese sauce and milk if I need it, but I rely heavily on cream, which is decadent and terrible for you, but it tastes delicious. But look what I found at the store, guys. Dairy-free heavy cream. I've never seen that. So it's probably something the rest of the world knows about and has had for a while, but here in North Dakota, we're kind of the last ones to get pretty much everything. So I'm really excited. I'll be using that for my sauce. Then I also have a special pasta that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using red lentil pasta. You get 26 grams of protein in this bad boy. And that's what I'm trying to do now that I'm back on a low carb instead of a keto. I'm trying to do healthy carbs, so if it's got carbs, hopefully it's got the protein to match it and I'm not just carb loading. So those are my little special ingredients. Let's get started. Now over there I've got my buffalo tofu cooking away. The recipe for that is the same as my buffalo tofu like jummy or wings, so I'll link that down below. What you want to start by doing is melting your butter in your pan. And once that melts down and is bubbly, we're going to come back together and move on. In the meantime, while our butter is melting, let's actually get a pot going and get our noodles cooking. Okay guys, our butter is melted and it's time to get our flour in. Now you're going to put 2 tablespoons of flour right into your melted butter and you're going to whisk it until you get a smooth paste. And this is going to be the roux or base for your sauce. It's okay if you have to keep adding flour to get your paste, just be careful because you don't want to add too much. Alright guys, we've got our roux, so we'll go ahead and just gradually add in our cream. And just whisk it until it's nice and thick and creamy. So this is the part where you're out of cream and you would check the consistency of your sauce, and if it was still too thick, you would grab some milk and thin it out. But our sauce is actually at a pretty good consistency, so we're going to move on. So it's at a really nice consistency, and this is where we add in our seasoning. So we're going to do some salt and pepper. We're going to do a little, you're over here. We're going to do a little garlic powder. We're going to do a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And we're going to do a half a cup of hot sauce. And to this, we start adding our cheese. So I'm using Monterey Jack and Parmesan. And you want to just add it in gradually. So do a little at a time, and when that's melted, you can add some more. It's taste test, guys. Once you've got all of your ingredients in, you've got your cheese melted, it's time to taste. Check for consistency and flavor, and then get it off the heat as soon as it is ready. Oh yeah, guys. Our sauce is perfect. We're gonna pull it off the heat. And we are just waiting. We're just waiting for our noodles to finish boiling. We'll be back. Okay guys, while we're waiting on our noodles to finish boiling, we're gonna go ahead and make the breadcrumb topping for the top of our macaroni and cheese. I love a nice crust on the top, and you bite in and you get that gooey bomb of cheese. So we're gonna do a cup of breadcrumbs and our melted 3 tablespoons of butter, and then we're going to mix that up and pour it on top. Okay guys, it's mixing time. Got our sauce, got our noodles, going to mix them up. Then I want to add some of our buffalo tofu. Oh my goodness, guys, I can smell that cheesy bomb. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So good. Okay guys, look at that. Let's get you in up close. Boom! Oh, cheesy buffalo, yummy, yummy. We're gonna go ahead and get the topping on. Put you back in your little perch. Okay, so once you've got it really mixed up, guys, I'm talking mixed beyond mixed, you want to kind of zhuzh it down into the pan, kind of flatten it down, and then you just want to take your melted butter and breadcrumbs and put it on top. And then I'll be back with you guys as I take it out of the oven so you can see that bubbly goodness. Alright guys, that is our macaroni and cheese, our buffalo tofu macaroni and cheese out of the oven. It is bubbly and gooey. Oh, and I just know it's going to be delicious. Alright guys, that's all for this foodie adventure. Be sure to like and subscribe, follow on all the social medias, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!